switched out these screws with an Allen key now. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go through this process so you can all see what's inside of here. 6 screws. Got an extra belt up here and the oil that we use inside the top right there. So this thing was damaged recently. We broke right through the belt. So I went out and I bought 2 belts. There's a very strange system by which the speed is adjusted. Oh, here's a note. Never adjust the speed unless the motor's running. I should put a giant sign up here.
Yep.
If people can somehow try and look inside of here or come one at a time. Turn this dial. The front pulley here actually spreads apart and closes together, and it changes the dimension between the 2 pulleys. What's the back one, isn't it? Yeah, tapered, there are 2 tapered plates. So when it's smaller there and bigger there, it goes slower. Another thing I've noticed is so at its slowest, the pulley is small here and big in the front. And then at its fastest, it's big at the motor and small at the front. Just go right into the hole in the tops of these 2 spindles.
Seven? You went 7?
I went 7? I'm in big trouble. Another thing, but that's a good thing to keep around. I keep the wax around, sometimes lubricates drilling operations. I just went and bought this belt dressing, which you should never do this while the machine's running, but you can just put that. When this pin reaches this point here, it doesn't go any faster. I'm not exactly sure why. So I don't know what to do. I should maybe put a stop which holds that going any further than that. But don't crank it all the way down to here. Maybe I can color this red. Anyway, that's what you have to do in the top of the drill press. I'll put
Tony.
Yeah.
Let's say I got an inch-thick piece of steel. What speed do I want to drill at? Slow or fast?
Inch-thick piece of steel.
Yeah.
Well, really the speed is dependent on the diameter of your bit, not the thickness of the material. If you have a very small bit, you want to go at a higher speed. If you have a large bit, it's slower. That's the generalization. It's also dependent on the material, though, but not the thickness of the material, as I understand it. So if it's steel versus wood versus plastic, there's different speeds for all those things. But I think the quality of the cut is generally better the higher the speed. The higher the speed, but the slower the feed. That's what you want. Feed would be how quickly you're pulling this lever to move the quill.
Be patient. and use lubricant on steel.
That didn't rhyme.
No, I know, but he's rhyme. He's the rhymer.
High speed, slow feed gives you a nice cut, but you know, don't go attacking with a high speed with a big 3/4 inch drill bit or something. So the only other thing to do with this machine is clean off any dust and debris on this shaft, and then lubricate it with. So this is our one magic fluid. This is our other. It's either one of these. LPS1 or Bow-Shield. They're like they're designed to not attract dust. It's essentially their greaseless lubricant. So we're almost out of this. Use this for now. It's brand new, but this is a little bit less expensive, so I'm going to buy a case of this stuff. And we also have larger brushes back here. Let me get that on camera. I would say maybe pick a brush like this. I mean, an air compressor would be nice for this type of thing. But brush all this off, clean it as good as you can, loosen the nut, you know, raise it all the way up, all the way down, so you can clean the whole thing. You could vacuum it and then spray with this. I'm not going to do all these steps right now, but just spray, you know, not only the track, but all sides of this. And the quill. Spray in here. So that's it, the drill press. Lining up, but the sides of this are actually flexible, so don't be discouraged. You can just push and pull until you can get the screw where you need it. You working? You pull it this way?
Yeah.
The lid?
The lid this way, yeah. Here we go. Try that.